I got a lot to get off my mind. It feels like the world around me is falling apart, so I plaster the cracks on the wall with a simple "I'm fine." I look around and see a world governed by narratives, living in the West where the agendas are capitalist, and yet I still find it hard to capitalize on my time. So I'm waging a war against the world. But I'm conflicted. Cause how can I win the war against the world when I can't even win the war against myself? So I gotta take a step back, get my mind right, plant the seeds of growth so when life hands me lemons, I can make lemonade out of the limelight. You see, I've fallen in love with my pen because it helps me manifest everything I've been seeing in my mind's eye, and whenever I feel like I'm falling off, I always find myself balancing back along the margin of these lines like I'm walking on a tightrope, balancing along the paper-thin lines of my destiny, reminiscing about parts of myself that are now dead to me because back then could have been behind bars due to some madness on the streets. And that's a life that didn't feel right, so I left. And nowadays, I'm thinking about jumping on a beat, but I just can't see how that's instrumental to my success, so I gotta keep my guard up. Watch who I let into the inner circle. Watch who proclaim themselves as friends of me, and I stay keeping one eye on my people, because Judas wasn't lurking with the enemies. I can't help these pessimistic thoughts. I've seen too many men get dropped, and I'll be damned if my hands ever know how it feels to touch the floor. I gotta be careful of myself because my mind has driven me to places where I felt like I've lost it all. Going the wrong way down the one way, spending time in the wrong lane. I'm trying to control this wheel, but I got these backseat drivers taking control of my thoughts. Because admittedly, I've spent nights with the Hennessy and Coke trying to give myself the energy to cope. And admittedly, I've used the liquor to try and raise my spirits, because I thought that was one way to make the fear stop. But admittedly, in the end, I like to live my life like vodka, which means whenever I take my chances, I always take it on the clear shot. I'm trying to be the best me possible. I'm trying to move the masses merely through the way I maneuver the patterns of my speech. I done already told you guys, I'm trying to wage a war against the world, but for that, I'm gonna need an army. It's gonna be hard. But the first person that needs to be drafted is me.